Good morning and welcome to Scranton's most trusted news source, the Artichoke. Today's top stories. Local paleontologist gets stuck on tree after trying to save his cat. A velociraptor from Jurassic Park died at age 52. And our main story, Joe Komminski and Mark Smith go head-to-head in Scranton's presidential elections. Joe has been accused of following a slightly more communist regime, whilst Mark is known for his faintly capitalistic-like values. Let's have a look for ourselves.
Well, thank you so much, you're too kind. Let me begin by saying Scranton needs one factor that will change the lives of all of us. Jobs. New companies and industries, whose CEOs fund my campaign, by the way, must be established for the people. The fact that they fund me has nothing to do with me supporting them. Just saying. See folks, the beauty with capitalism is that it encourages competition. Do you ever feel it's unfair that your lazy neighbor gets the same salary as you? You work harder, better, faster, and stronger. You deserve to live in a bigger house with that swimming pool. All these other people are riding on your back hoping for a free ride. An example of these people is my opponent, Joe Komminski, right, whatever, what kind of last name is that? She says she works for the people, but in reality, she's an absolute joke. Just everyone is equal. But you know what I think? She wants to make us all laborers, while she gets all the resources. She wants money, but she's not willing to fight for it. Instead, she lies and manipulates the people. Not only is she a communist, and this might not be politically correct. I'm sorry, excuse me for saying this, but she is a lying bitch. I want to turn your attention to the various initiatives we have going around because I don't want to waste any more time on her. Such as the new hotel we opened up, for example, the beach resort. Look at the amount of tourism we have. By no time, we will have buildings that touch the sky, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you love Scranton? Do you love it as much as I do? Well, if I'm elected, you will see beauty all across the shore, just like my face. Do you want to live in a dark world such as the one Joe propagates? You deserve champagne showers all day, every day. On a more serious note, however, and I must bring this to light, it's not a secret that we have many jealous enemies across our seas who are threatening our lives. They want our jobs and they want our kids. I promise you, I will go down hard on them. I will go down hard. Show them what Scranton values mean and we will protect them at any cost. Furthermore, they have many natural resources that the government is abusing. We need to reprioritize the way they manage them. Thank you, and God bless Scranton.
Wow, what a speech that was. I long to live in a country where my president pours champagne on me every hour of every day. That will certainly aid Mark in his pursuit of raising employment in Scranton. And I'm sure if all of us work super hard, we can all become rich and deserving of that swimming pool. What Mark seems to forget is that capitalism works only with a few on top and a bunch on the bottom. So really, any one of us are eligible to be his champagne-pouring assistants. I'm sure Mark's foreign affairs policy will be reprioritized in order to benefit everyone in the country, and will not be spent on restructuring Mark's 27 mansions and installing the newest extreme slippery water slide 2000 in his private swimming pool. What I think Mark's best feature is, however, is his overwhelming humbleness throughout the elections. Not only has he referred to himself as God of everything 52 times throughout his campaign, but he has also stated that he believes he is the reincarnation of Gandhi and that the entire Indian nation should worship him as such. Now let's see what Joe has to say.
Comrades, men and women workers, men and women collective farmers, intellectuals, brothers, sisters, and neighbors. The workers' revolution is on, and you are not working. The workers' and peasants' revolution means work, comrades. It does not mean laziness and leisure. That is a bourgeoisie's ideal. The workers' revolution, a workers' government mean work, that all shall work. And you are not working. You are only talking. Oh, I can understand how you, the people of Scranton, having been suppressed so long, should want to talk and to listen to orators. But someday, soon, we all must go to work and do things, act, produce results, food and socialism. And I can understand how you, like and trust, put your hope in Mark Smith. You want to give him time, a chance to act. He means well, you say. He means capitalism. But I warn you, capitalism means hell, comrades. I tell you, Mark Smith is an intellectual. He cannot act, he can talk, but he cannot act. But you will not believe this yet. You will take time to give him time, and meanwhile, like Mark Smith, you will not work. Very well, take your time. But when the hour strikes, when you are ready to go back yourselves to work, and you want a government that will go work and not only think capitalism and talk capitalism, when you want government that will act, then come and vote for me. Communist Party, the only, as the institution that brings together the revolutionary vanguard and will always guarantee the unity of Scranton and the trust deposited by the people in their leader.
With names like Joe Komminski and Mark Smith, I've never felt so reassured with our candidate choices. Sure, with Mark, the rich will get richer and the poor poorer, but at least we won't be stuck in a never-ending cycle of work and life with no going forward and no going backwards, literally staying still in existence with no hope of ever reaching a higher purpose. Also, is it just me, or is there something creepishly scary about Joe's complete and utter lack of emotion? I mean, really, I feel like she would have the same face if someone told her her mother died a slow and tedious death after being kidnapped by ISIS, and if we told her that Monday's weather forecast is sunny with a little bit of cloud. It's funny how it slipped by me how we're all the same. Just last week, I mistook a large black man for my 6-year-old niece. It's shocking how we're all so similar. This happens to me at least twice a day. No, but really, we can't be judged all the same. We're not all the same. But let's not be so harsh on her. After all, it is every Scramptonian's dream to continuously, quoting from Rihanna, work, 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 work. Wow, it looks like the people of Scranton have a tough choice to make this November. I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely terrified of what awaits for us ahead. God, I love politics. I'm Sam Oliver, and this is The Artichoke.